Gus was imprisoned for nearly 25 years. The long years of captivity made him uninterested in the world. As he became more depressed, he began to swim like crazy. Sometimes, not knowing what to do, he would just stare into empty space or pace up and down. His appetite gradually disappeared. Eventually, he developed a tumor. Gus was a polar bear in Central Park Zoo, New York. He died in 2013.
In zoos and marine parks around the world, countless animals like Gus develop behaviors that they rarely exhibit in the wild. Their strange behaviors mainly result from their limited space. Many large mammals roam large distances in their natural environment. If Gus had been a free polar bear in the Arctic, he would have had much more space to move around freely.
The unnatural restrictions of zoos can have severe effects on animals. Many of them show serious emotional problems caused by loneliness or by lack of privacy or mental stimulation while in tiny enclosures. They even start harming themselves. Big cats, bears, and wolves tend to walk around their enclosures constantly, some even pulling out their own fur or hitting their heads repeatedly against a wall. Giraffes and apes are no better off. They often lick or bite bars and gates. Many zoo visitors mistake these signs of stress in animals for cute behavior. It is anything but cute, especially when a captive animal goes completely crazy and kills or seriously injures people, as sometimes happens.
Captivity is also bad for the physical health of animals. A large number of animals held in zoos are overweight, for example, elephants. These huge animals need a lot of space so that they can play, bathe in rivers, and exercise freely. Sad to say, though well-fed, elephants in zoos cannot walk as far as those in the wild do. Obviously, many zoos cannot completely reproduce the conditions of the wild. As a result, elephants raised in zoos usually have a shorter lifespan than those living in the wild areas of Asia and Africa.
Many animals care about more than mere survival. They delight in roaming through landscapes of great beauty, as well as in the companionship of their families. At one time, our human ancestors understood these things better, and they identified with animals even while hunting them for food. Perhaps we should let nature run its course. After all, wild animals are meant to live in the wild. If we opened their cages, we could open our minds.